Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Flexington,
I
and today we're
trust this
playing
will
Metaphor
suffice.
Refantazio.
God smiles upon the generous.
I'll talk a little bit more after this
Away with you!
prologue
Back to
intro,
your cesspit,
but
beggar!
yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Persona games, so might try this out. This is just the demo, so once I finish
A
the
land
demo, I'll get the
grotesque in
full
its
game,
people. You
but
dreamt of
let's just
utopia.
watch this for
You saw
now.
the tribes united as one.
Oh no,
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
you're gonna die.
Your kingdom will perish alongside it.
Ouch. Ooh.
By my hand.
Okay, Griffith.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms
Oh,
upon the
no.
prince's grave had yet
What
to
shall
wilt.
we do?
Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such
I
atrocity?
wonder.
Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon.
Excuse me.
And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Okay. Since this game's all about metaphors, I'm gonna take them literally.
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor Refantazio. What we have to offer you
Just
is
a
but
taste, huh?
of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about
You're
our
welcome.
tale of fantasy.
Game content in your main variable for the version of the game. Okay. Alright, let's begin. Alright, make sure my systems are compatible with it. Let's begin. Whoa.
Place
It's
beyond
me,
my sight.
the player. I am controlling the story.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world
No,
pique
not really.
your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange...
I am Dr. Flexington of House Flexington. The Flex. We'll just go with that. Your name is indeed Flex. You will name the protagonist later.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world.
No.
Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
Yeah.
It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
You're a game. You're a fiction. You don't exist. You
Or to
only
prove
exist
another,
because of a company.
This is a fantasy.
Yes.
But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you?
Yeah. It's just a game.
If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
What that might be.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of a man? I would say not always.
More than wishful thinking.
More than
More
fiction.
Than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
Yeah.
This must be what you believe.
Yes.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
Whoa.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself.
Okay.
So, let this
When am I gonna
tale
fight this
begin.
shit? We'll start with normal, but if it's too easy, I'll just up the difficulty. I'm ready. Let's fuck some shit up.
Looks like we're in the clear.
That is literally the
The
protagonist
capital's
from
just through
Persona
this
3.
Is it true then? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned.
I
with
wonder who the
funeral
main
than
character
keeping the
is. I
roads
think it's the
safe.
guy on the right.
So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've
Monsters.
certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a
Okay,
storm
we
coming.
got a bad
Mark
bitch in
my
front of
word.
us. So you're gonna make a
That
move?
much is certain.
What's the problem?
What?
bandits! Come on, let's see some respect for the militia.
Militia.
Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us. But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute.
Okay, we're just hopping
You're
right
with us
into
or
it.
against us. And if you're against us,
Ah!
An igniter? Ugh. How'd they get one of those?
Oh no, what shall we do?
come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder.
Eldar.
So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
No, my manga. Oh my, all this groaning.
Hold it!
Oh shit.
Should have listened to us, chum.
Oh no, my favorite character. Why didn't you? Okay, well.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
No! I didn't think he was gonna make the same noise as me. Okay. Alright, can we finally begin the game now?
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap.
Bro's in
You hear all
Arizona.
that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
Lord Luis.
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Yeah. What mission?
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
Really?
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
The mission. Don't forget the mission. Alright. Tradia Desert?
We'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Basic controls. Use movements to move, hold R2. Oh, okay. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. Okay, alright.
Let's go.
Okay. Run. Dodge. Simple.
Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something. Don't move. Oh. Our first monster.
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Phase sight. When you see an enemy you never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Okay.
Okay. Just keep going.
Hurry!
Oh my god.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
Oh no. Okay, that was easy. Okay, so is that the kingdom?
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives?
Bro, what is the fucking mission?
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Okay.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
Okay.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters.
Gallica?
I mean, fairies say that at least.
I think that's how you say it. Gallica.
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Wow.
Right.
Okay, so she's playing.
Music
She's our
was the
little.
first magic this world ever knew, after all.
She's a little iPod
Makes
player.
the road a little easier.
All right.
Look,
Hey, look.
over there.
What a relief. Grand Trad is already in. That's the
Let's
city.
go.
Grand Trad.
Got a sec?
All right. I see glowy items, so I'm gonna go pick them up. Medicinal herb.
I don't like this.
Can I fight something, or am I still like?
I think we shook them. We should be safe.
Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good.
No!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed
Okay,
by
more
the power of magic.
exposition.
The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year
Uchronia.
is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Who's gonna be that hero?
By this story of fantasy, May this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from my epoch of glory. Okay. I can't. I didn't even read that shit. Whatever.
Whoa, just look.
Alright, cool. We're in the capital now. Whoa. Whoa. Is it gonna be hanging? I thought this was a teen for teen game. You're a fucking furry, bitch. Hell yeah.
For misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Off with his head. Oh. Ouchies.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
Okay. Oh no.
Oh,
careful!
Hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid.
Am I like the only human being on this world?
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Okay.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elda here, in the whole city even.
What the fuck is an Elda? Elda ring? You know, this fantasy is really boring. I was hoping for more titties, but I guess not.
The capital's incredible.
Okay.
Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Whoa.
Not that
It's almost like we're in a city.
I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Whoa.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty?
His Majesty.
They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Wait.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the army's really gone to hell.
Everyone's talking real loud.
Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
If only there was a prince still alive. Maybe he is still alive. Okay. I would say this game has really good art style, but that's most of the Atlus's Persona games and Shin Megami Tensei.
We've done all in our power.
Oh, this is the
But not
prince?
even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest.
Oh, is this a
But
flashback?
since he cannot, we have no choice. For the
Okay,
man who
huh.
cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy.
No
I
mercy.
never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Okay, so... we're basically helping the prince somehow.
Hey, are you listening?
No.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
He was my friend.
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna
How
save
about
us.
if I want the throne? How about that?
Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
I don't think we're soldier material, girl. Kind of a twink.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. With no one in town, press RB to local map if you're unsure what to do. Okay.
Whatever will I do?
We'll just save. First save of the day. Okay.
All right then.
Okay. Is this a magic igniter as well? Wonder how it's used. Okay. Hey, sure got a fancy in here. I think we still got too much. Stay stayed. Can't go in there. Let's keep exploring this area before I continue.
Stop!
Okay, accumulator. How
What do you think
pathetic.
you're playing at?
Okay, whatever. Dickhead.
But what is there to do
There
now?
was no ordinary animal. There were traces of something gargantuan crawling about after all. So many rumors concerning monsters in the wasteland. Why? It's all you hear these days. True, but I read about them in Julian's book. It claims there aren't any near the royal capital yet.
That's terribly unfair. Fools, young gaming town.
Monica.
What's going on?
Lagged coach. Here we are, Grand Strat. Frankly, I don't have good things to say for how Papyrus or Parapus are treated here. You know, we don't need you telling us we got attacked by a monster in our hometown. We had no choice but to come here, regardless how we're treated here. We gotta make it work.
What's going on? Let's go see.
You don't. Okay. So the fairies are discriminated. I don't see how that's a bad thing. Elda, you walked all the way here. Don't tell me you ran into some trouble, huh? Okay, whatever. What makes me an Elda? I don't get it. See, this guy is human. So my like, what physical trait? What trait makes me an Elda? Is my eyeballs different color or something? Come on. Whatever. I'll just continue the main storyline. Okay. Oh, alright.
Look at that. The new model's out now.
Whoa.
I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Is Magic Igniter a cigarette? I guess I'll take one.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
Yeah.
Me, I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
Why is this NPC talking to me? She doesn't really look important at all.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
You caught my eye, lady.
but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
Cause I'm him, motherfucker.
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty, passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering.
I'm an anime protagonist. I'm like the most powerful person in the whole universe, so I just gotta train for it.
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Cool.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I don't need your help, lady.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Bitch.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Oh, right. We gotta do our mission.
Let's head there.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume it's kind of like, well, similar to Persona, where there's like, you can build relationships up and stuff, and like the passage of time goes by, so I'll just keep that in mind. I was hoping that we blend in with the crowd. I know I would notice that you're an Elda, but people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
Right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should just be ahead. Recruitment center? What, you want to enlist or something? Just down the road if that's the case. But no, listen, but hell, what would be next? Wouldn't it be such sorry to say if Luis was in power?
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
What's over here?
Elder rubbish.
An Elder? Why you're here? Okay. So when am I gonna get my Persona?
That's wrong, though.
Okay. So far, my fantasies have not been fulfilled. I thought. Oh, okay.
That must be the recruitment center.
Yeah.
I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
I got
And if
this.
they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
Of course,
Good luck
we
in
got
there.
it.
Knock 'em dead.
All right.
Okay, you got this.
I'm gonna tell him everything.
A blue-blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling.
Lordling.
Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
I like this guy already.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone.
Kind of looks like the Persona 4 protagonist.
All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder. I thought your kind was long gone.
What the fuck is an elder, bro?
18.
18?
The
He
army
is
can
legal.
always use more of those.
He is of legal age.
So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for a change. I need money. I'm just so bored. I need the money.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Got a sharp mind. I can take a lot of punishment on small but quick. Always been lucky. I've got Ish. I've always been lucky. I kind of want to say that.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your... Right, last order of...
Okay.
Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Go. There we go. That fits. Daddy Hugo. Poppy Hugo. Poppy Hugo. Yeah. There we go.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet.
Yep.
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Alright, Poppy Hugo. Welcome to the God.
Yes! I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now, up to...
Alright. Yeah, there's just a lot of setups. I haven't really been talking much. Because, well, the story. What a long line. Guess you got no choice but to wait our turn.
Whatever.
Person, are you listening to? Well, it's not much of a choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. Okay.
Whoa.
You enlisting as well. The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something you needed? Nope, nothing. Sure you're wondering the same thing they were. If there's steak on the table at home, what earthly force could drive me to enlist in the Royal Army? Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Bulletin boards, I want posters. Yep, blah 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 blah.
What's the world coming to?
That's on the scripture it was. No. Okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm kind of in line. Okay, well, where do I wait? Okay. Okay, yeah, it is like Persona.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? I wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others.
You have aura.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
I still don't know what an Elder is.
Move it. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. It's better off in my hand.
brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another. You think your pretty words.
Okay, well, can we fight this dude?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the rank.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Okay. You didn't even say the rest of the line.
Just felt like stepping in.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Well, see you around.
Okay.
Try not to die out there.
My audio just cut for some reason, but yeah, I'll try not to die.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Your igniter.
These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
Cool.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Oh, believe me, I can master it in like 1 hour.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Wow, that's a real map.
A real map?
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is...
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command.
Miserable
I'm
lot.
sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings.
I'm gonna predict
His
something.
Majesty.
He's gonna turn out to be a
But if
decent
you
guy.
think you're on cushy security,
He's gonna sacrifice his life for the main character.
first, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
True
Our veterans
guards.
there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood.
Whoa.
Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey. You awake?
No, I'm asleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Ah, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot.
Okay, Tinkerbell.
Okay?
It never gets easier.
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, just read my diary.
I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
This better not be the end of the fucking demo.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Wow. I see.
He's
no
describing
magic, no tribal
our
conflict,
world.
and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Is this game gonna break the fourth wall?
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Good night. Late night. Okay, yeah, just save. Okay, is this whole demo just set up for the whole story? Okay, well, that's fine. The game's doing my job for me.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
It's a very
I've been reading.
deep
and I hope
voice
that
for a little
someday
kid.
We can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have
Trust me,
survived.
buddy.
And yet,
Our reality, it's not that big of
burned your home
a... Okay.
It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so.
You don't want to come to our reality. Even though
You okay?
most of us are equal, they're still pretty shite. It's pretty shit.
Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero?
A hero?
One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it.
You're a real friend, pal.
Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Trust me. Okay, well.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Trust me. 30 years later. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where the combat begins. Something gonna happen?
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Medals Day.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we come. Let's find our destination. The northern border fort. Give you information about your map soundings. Okay.
Let's see.
Let's see here.
Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see here.
This.
Hey, don't forget.
Got it. Let's just keep going.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Arrives at its destination. Idols Day.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
All right.
Oh, finally.
Who is this guy? Because clearly he's gonna be our buddy.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any
No, he
time.
just reminds me of
Stand to,
Harry Potter's stepdad.
You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain
I forgot his name, but he looks like it and acts like it.
Master of Arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's hard to explain.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Go on. I'm listening. Is it the fight you
If it's
want?
a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Eat shit.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harley.
Leon.
And you are?
Poppy Hugo.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right. As for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Help!
Is that
Alright, we can finally do the combat.
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
It's too powerful.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step.
Okay.
You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
Hell yeah.
Go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Okay. Who we fighting?
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Shut
Hard to
up.
explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
I don't see a fairy.
Fairy. I didn't see a fairy.
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to me. And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Gallica.
Agreed.
Stroll.
I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
with you.
Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Knight.
Okay?
I know.
Here we go.
You're running with such purpose. What was that you're talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was worried about the soldiers inside. Oh. Let's go inside. Okay, I can't even turn the screen.
This is...
Off we go. Damn, everyone got annihilated. It's a persona.
There it is. That's a human.
A human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors! Oh. Damn it.
Grace, I hope you're safe. No time to waste. Let's keep going. Damn, we're too late.
This is bad.
What?
It's an egg. A human.
What do you think?
So we're not human, but these are humans. I agree. Alright. Looks like we don't stand a chance.
Take care of it, please.
Okay, how do we fight? Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press Y anytime, but if you use X attacks to stun enemies or start a battle with an advantage. Stand offensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete any that appears. Blah blah blah. Okay.
Things will be fine.
Alright.
I fight for my own justice.
In squad battle, press attack with your weapon or Y skills. Consume MP. Perform this action, let's spend the one turn icon. And all turn icons are consumed when the opponent rounds begins.
Burn to earth.
Okay. Didn't do shit. Oof.
Won't hold back.
Magic fire. There you go.
We did it.
Easy peasy.
I think we're in the clear.
All right.
We're alive, and that's all we can ask for. Not gonna lie, kinda wish we had the Persona jams. We'll never see it coming! All that stuff.
Wait. Be careful.
If there's no one.
Hey.
Sneak attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick, let's finish.
There you go.
This could be our chance. This is our chance.
Nice. Okay. I think I understand it clearly. Yeah, we'll just keep attacking.
Burn to earth.
Okay, you know, let's just use MP.
Let's keep this up. Okay.
Level up. Oh. Lowers damage from sustain. Oh. I think I hoed myself out. Whatever.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Item.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's give this all we got. Settle this quick. The power of fire.
Easy.
Even easier than expected.
I think that's all of them.
Alright, he's still breathing. He's badly wounded. And Elda, don't try to touch me. Blah blah blah. Just die already.
Run. No.
Damn it.
Hey. Damn it.
Okay.
Hold on. You...
Yes. We'll just be honest.
I get it now. What?
Okay. A human from earlier.
Was that?
It sounded like it came from the top of the tower. Maybe there's soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry.
Let's hurry.
Okay. There we go. Easy. Alright. Broken Igniter. Alright, let's just go up the tower. What's in here though? Is that a marshmallow?
A tough one. Burn to us. Let's wrap this up. Great job. Let's go. Fire. Still up.
Goodbye. Alright. That was easy. XP. Okay.
I think I'm getting used to this.
I can get used to this.
I think we're in the
Alright, let's keep going.
Great fight. Keep it.
Okay.
We won't lose this fight.
Burn to ash.
Burn to ash. Yep, we'll just keep using magic. Okay, maybe we should heal.
The power of fire.
Yeah.
All right, victory is ours. That'll do it.
Yeah, I need to heal our team. Stroll. There you go. Do I have any... Can I equip anything? No, okay. That's fine. Can I go up here?
Nice find. Looks like
Okay, well, that was my gamer instincts talking. Alright, let's continue the story. Alright. Old coin.
We have the edge.
I'm edgy.
Burn to ash.
Unscathed triumph.
I'll strive for greater heights.
And probably increase more stuff, but I don't want to.
Don't let your guard down.
Okay.
This is our chance. Let's forward.
I definitely want to invest in magic, but I also need to make sure my other stats are accounted for.
Even easier than expected.
Okay. Not too bad so far. Cool.
This could be our chance. Burn to us. Let's go.
Alright, magic. Let's go. Easy.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Okay. What's in here? Oh.
Okay. I think it's all we can win this.
Everyone, go!
The power of... Let's wrap this up.
Nice.
Roll always comes
I
through.
won't hold back.
Wait. Analyze.
Electricity's no good against them. That's the last thing we need.
I will just
A tough one.
Okay, we're good. Don't use fire, bitch. Oh my god. Unscathed triumph.
That was the last of them.
Magla pill. Alright. Let's just... Okay. I don't want to use that pill yet, because this dude's using up all his FP. Even if it's just a head, might have a moment. Found inside my doubts there could be survivors facing that monster. I mean, I don't even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's a normal thing to do. Not just throwing your life away. Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I can never live with myself. This time.
Hey.
And you? You plan the forehead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found what it is you're searching for. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
I see.
I'm heading out.
Okay. Let's just keep going. So those monsters are humans. And these guys are not human, obviously. Wait, give me a minute. Okay, let's save. Before we continue, let me save. How do you save? That's... Oh, you can read up on the lore? Oh, well, I guess I can't save. Okay, oh, okay, let's see. I can read up on shit. I don't feel like going through that right now, but I'll see what the Elda tribe is. The 9th tribe. Distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the church. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Each of the 8 tribes possesses unique physical traits, making them recognizable, such as Clemor's horns or the Rosante's long ears. The Elda tribe, however, bear no such distinguishing feature and thus are regarded as inferior beings. So we're just human then. That's what Elda means. Clemor tribe. The goat people. Rosante tribe. Elves or donkeys. Donkey people. Parapis tribe, the dog people. Prince of Euchronia. Gallica. Stroll. Forden. Cool. Okay, we'll just keep going. That's all I really wanted to know.
Ready?
Let's go. Okay, Eldas are just humans, but not technically human. Nani? Okay. Yeah. We got this.
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Dude.
Darn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Okay. No.
Let's go. Fire!
Okay, we're gonna die.
Royal monster.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
No!
I'm not going down like this.
Well, I guess the game's gonna be over. I did nothing.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend, and I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this, and yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
No, don't die.
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter
Stroll.
the cost.
No, don't do this to us.
Farewell.
We need you.
If you would repay me, then live.
No!
This is it.
What? No! Please,
Okay, well.
say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Alright. That's where I unlock my
Oh,
hockey.
child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Persona.
Thy fate is crown twined, thy soul bound for the throne. A future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
I choose to die.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command.
Persona!
Come to
Dude is
awaken
literally
the
Persona.
hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Ew. I'm Venom, baby. Okay, yep, this is my persona. Awesome. Okay.
What the heck is going on?
What the heck is going on?
We've got to find a way to fight back.
Wind!
All right, that did the trick.
It can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Okay, certain enemies are weak to certain affinities, blah blah blah.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet.
It won't hold back!
Did it target those?
You better be sure.
Come forth, Royal Soul!
Oh shit, this thing has... There you go.
Let's stay calm. Seeker! Wind!
We've got to hit the other spots too.
Okay. So, it's kind of like Fear and Hunger now, where they have different body parts that you have to attack.
Seeker! Scour!
You hit their weakness.
It's okay. We can do this.
Still here?
Devour. Okay. Oh no, he's gonna heal.
Wait, what? It's healing?
Well, that's fucked up.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we
Whatever
do.
are we gonna do?
I can't believe it's eating fruit.
I won't hold back!
Can you knock those apples off?
Damn. Okay, this is gonna be a long fight, man.
If we don't take out those apples, you know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Galgo knock down apples. Yes.
Understood. Now it can heal itself.
How did you do that?
Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
I won't hold back! Wind! Alright, how's that?
Okay, so far so good. We're just not too bad. We're just kicking this guy's ass. Alright.
Let's go.
Let's just keep using our MP. We have a lot of it. Is there a way to kill this guy faster? He's gonna keep going. Alright, he's almost done for. Alright. Noticeable spin. Alright, this better be it. Thank you. We did it. Nice. Oh no. Nice.
Okay. I feel stronger.
Okay. Easy. Easy peasy.
Power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Yeah.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero.
You've awakened your persona.
That lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand,
You are the main character. You are him. You are special.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Yeah.
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That
Survived.
voice! Grius! Oh, thank goodness!
Gallica, you made it.
You made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Let's not hang about.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a
Alright.
sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing
Because
I've
I'm
ever seen.
him.
Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
The mission comes first.
I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission.
You have a new mission.
Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time.
It's about damn time.
Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Okay, well.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Okay, well. Yeah, who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real
Just show the backstory.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magic arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
We're all
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, with the allegations.
Because people are stupid.
All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade,
so
magic.
He's a badass.
Intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
We got this.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
What? You were awake the whole time?
Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him.
Yeah, he's my new buddy now.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge.
Losing my
Make
edge.
me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
Okay.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
Okay, Grius.
We have to.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
I am counting on you. Grius is our new
Mission is
ally.
finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here for now.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest.
Okay, we'll
This
just
your
keep
first
going through the
deployment,
story.
boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
A human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
Okay.
And? Did you learn anything?
No.
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters. Well, the moon's
How come we're not
still
talking
low.
about
If
my
you have any other
power
questions,
that I just used to
now's
kick
the
his
time.
ass?
I want to hear about the...
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
Awesome.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
Yeah.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Oh no, he's gonna die. Grius is gonna die. Fire should keep all the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Okay, I'm gonna stop it here for today. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.